Restore, renew, recharge. Restore, renew, recharge. Restore, recharge. Renew, renew, renew. Restore, renew, recharge. Good evening, everyone. You are here on Miracle Monday, where tonight we are going to restore, renew, recharge. And why that? Well, because we have been in the middle of such turbulence and such planetary shifting on the planet that it is time to not only look at your shadow and process your shadow and then leave that shadow behind, which is then go into that stage of restoration, renewal, and yes, recharging. So guys, I am your angel, Joan of Angels. Got to get that crown on, guys. And I'm very happy to see you all. So you know the drill. When you hop on, let us know where you're from. And Tina, we're going to make sure they tell us what energetic frequency you are at on a scale of 1 to 10. So guys, when we begin, I finally got the clue that it's better to have you do it in the beginning. So let us know your energetic frequency on a scale of 1 to 10 right now before we get started. So guys, I am Joan of Angels, and I love doing Miracle Monday because it is a chance to reset, restore, renew, reboot. And I do it every Monday. And I have that same experience every Monday. So if you're new to my channel, please like, subscribe, share. And there's a button that you push to be reminded of when we go live, because I also go live intermittently during the week. And I think you don't want to miss those either. And then check out the website at joanofangels.com. Thank you very much, because that's where we do all of our work, soul awakening sessions. And we have a free ebook for all of you if you're new to me. Okay, but not really new, because I think every one of us have had an agreement together. And if you're on this show and you come back repeatedly, I would say we're walking a miracle path together and that we're doing that. So before we get started, I'm going to show you a little bit. Oh, so that's interesting. It didn't go live on Facebook, but it went live on YouTube. Okay, we're now live on Facebook. Guys, on Facebook, hello. Okay, that's all I could say. Crazy. So you have to go with the flow when you restore, renew, and reboot. Just so you know, you have to go with the flow. So I want to tell you about 2 upcoming events. Tina's going to post them. The first event looks to be like finding your soul-filled purpose. And what is my life purpose now? Finding it now. And the exciting part, nope, that's not it. We did that one last month. But we'll find it. We'll find it for Tina. And we're going to get it for you right now. So she'll find it and we'll talk about it. So we're doing 2 upcoming events, guys. One is Kundalini Conference. That's going to be Portal to Ascension. And that's coming up this Saturday. And we have some extraordinary people, Barbara Hand-Cloud, Larissa Stowe, a beautiful woman by the name of Soraya, Dorothy Walters, some amazing people. And then I have my other conference. So this is the Kundalini Conference. Thank you guys very much. I think you're going to love the Kundalini Conference. I love the Kundalini Conference. And then we have, I'll find it in a couple of minutes, Live Your Life Purpose. And that is going to be on the Ascended Master list, and I do want to take the time to find it, so hopefully I can find it. Yeah, so that you guys have it. It's soul awakening, and I'll tell you why this is important. It's important because when we know who we are, then we can handle anything. Not that anything's about to happen, but yes, it's true. So when we know what we're here to do, then we can handle the challenges that are happening here on the planet. Okay, so looking for that one more second. Okay, and the funny part about it, Tina, is that I posted it, but I guess we weren't live, so it didn't get shown up. Okay, we'll post it after for all of you guys. It's the Ascended Masters. All right. Hi, Stone Hobbit. Nice to see you. Okay. So, guys, we're going to start, as usual, with a little bit of coming together. So let us all come together And I would like you to take a deep breath in and let it all out. Good. And again, taking a deep breath in and letting it all out. And I think one more time. Yes, that's my crown chakra bowl, and I can feel it kind of tuning up my auric frequency, which is so full of excitement to be on the show and to be here this time, 2022 on planet Earth. I think we're in the most miraculous of times. So it's really good to sort of reset. Okay, guys, take a deep breath in now. Let it all out. Send it down to the roots of the earth, Mother, Father, God. We ask just now that we be filled, surrounded, and protected with light. We ask for clarity. We ask for miracles. We ask for miracles of health, wealth, happiness. We ask for miracles of healing. We ask for miracles of peace upon our planet, that each and every one of us can be filled with peace from it within and spreading peace without wherever we go. We ask right now that we have awareness of what we're here to do and our purpose and our mission, and that we understand that we've been given an assignment and our time is now, and that we have all the skills that we need to do what we came here to do now. So, Mother, Father, God, we're just so grateful. We're so grateful to be in this time where planet Earth is going through an upheaval, going through a rising of humanity, a rising of freedom, a rising of eradicating the evil as the light grows even stronger. And so, dear ones, we are so grateful for your presence. The angelic ones really are asking that each and every one of us steps up and remembers who we are, steps up and actually accesses their purpose, their mission, and fully embody that which you're here to do. And if you are a human on the planet, my loved ones, then your mission is big. And even if you don't know exactly, and you say, well, you know, what am I, an author, writer? No, none of that. You are a light bearer. You are one who holds the light steady on planet Earth. That is our first and foremost mission, even if we don't remember that. You are here because even in your soul consciousness, there is a memory of your soul contracts, your agreements to be here on the planet, your agreements here to even be here on Miracle Monday, on this day, to be reminded, reactivated, restored, renewed, and recharged. Now, we are very grateful, and we wish to remind you that there is so much craziness in your world today that this concept of taking time out, a literal timeout, a rebooting timeout, is important. So we ask you to look at, how do you recharge your energy? How do you take time for restoration and nurturing of yourself? Because we are the ones we've been called for. And if we are in those times you're called for, then it's time to be physically present for that. Body, mind, and spirit aligned fully, all parts of you, to do what you came here to do now. And so it is. And we are just grateful. We're grateful to the divine goddesses, to Caitlin Day, who just is a feminine goddess to all of us. Blessings for each and every one of you. So, you know, I'm going to pull the card of the night. And this card is going to reflect to us how we can restore. And as a matter of fact, while we're talking about it, in the chat, I want to hear your best tools for restoration. Guys, we need an active audience, because remember, I'm a person who loves to present live. All these Zoom calls are pleasant, but they're not the real deal where I can see you. Okay, so I want to hear how you're restoring, how you're renewing, how you are reclaiming who you are. What tools are you using, my loved ones, to do that? So let's put those in the comments and we'll start to share it out. So it's not just me channeling for you. You are actually coming up with your own concepts of what reboots you. Okay. You know, sometimes a hot fudge sundae could reboot, except when it steals your energy also, but all things in moderation. So how do you rest and restore and reboot? How do you recharge? These are the questions to be answered on a night such as this. You know, we've been going through the eclipse and the full moon, and I don't know about you, but I had a chance to start to look at my shadow. And, you know, I thought, oh, I don't need to look at my shadow. I'm done with my shadow. And unbeknownst to me, my shadow came up and went just like this, right on my face, you know, with another person. And I could hardly believe it, but it's true. And so what do we do when our shadow comes up? We write about it. We release it. We pray about it, but we let it go. We do not take our shadow into the new life. So did you hear me? Do I have to repeat that? Your shadow needs to be cut now so that we don't take it with us. We don't have to take those dark places, those frightened places, those anxious places, those places that are fearful. They don't get to heaven with us, guys. They don't have that energy of a high vibration. When we restore, we take something that's a lower frequency, that's tired or drained, and we reboot it to a higher vibrational frequency. We do it through, as Margaret says, self-care, sleep, quiet time. Canella is a swimmer. She is a mermaid. Okay, she does it through meditating, swimming, being a mermaid. I do it through meditation. I do it through walking. Sometimes I do it through dancing. Sometimes I do it through toning and chanting. So those are ways to restore and reboot. Going to a movie can restore and reboot, or seeing some kind of great series on TV or on Gaia television in particular. Researching can restore and reboot you. Having friends like Venus can restore and reboot you. Venus, we want to know where you're from and what vibrational frequency on a scale of 1 to 10 are you at right now? All right, guys. Wonderful. I'm just so glad you're here. And Charity, look at Charity. Gordon is here in the house. I don't see everyone commenting. Okay, I'm commenting. All right, I'll be the active player tonight. All right, guys. So the card now, this deck is Earth Power Oracle. And I've been very aware recently of the Earth Power. And speaking of that, we had an earthquake last night around 11:30 or 12, just when I was going to sleep. The whole room really shook. It was about a 3.5. But I didn't have the sense it would happen again, and I went to sleep after. Okay, so these are beautiful. A spiritual bubble bath is amazing. Of course, I reclaim and recharge in my spiritual bubble bath, and I sent my shadow down the drain for Mother Nature to cleanse me. You know, guys, I talk a lot about the power of the miracle shower. So what is a miracle shower? Miracle power in that shower, something like that. Shower power. Okay, shower power. So what is shower power? Well, shower power is when you can stand in the shower and that shower pours over you. And the first thing that happens is you discharge all your negativity. You are very welcome here, Sharon. We grant you good wishes and good miracles here. So we let the shower drain on us, pouring down all over us. And as we're showering, we can just go, I'm letting go of fear. I'm letting go of anything that makes me feel unclean. I'm letting go of shame. I'm letting go of guilt, humiliation. I'm letting go of that horrible feeling that I've done something wrong. So I don't know about you, but when I've done something wrong or I've hurt another person, I go into mortification. I go into, oh my God, how could I have done that? And I actually drain my own energy from it, my own shame that having had a moment of, quote, weakness, of being normal. Those things are common, guys. We are human. All right. So the card that I pulled is 10 a lot. And as I was saying, the Earth Power Oracle. And what that's telling us is that already we need to spend time loving planet Earth. We need to put our feet on the ground and in the grass or in the water. We need to listen to Mother Earth. And what I'm hearing right now, and she says it's almost impossible in our world to go to a place where you don't hear other noises, to be in a sound-free environment where all you hear are the trees and the forest or the lake or the ocean. To get yourself to a place where you can truly hear without everything pounding on you. All right. Everything is about the heart chakra now. So what is this card about? This card, Tana Watt, is the place in between. And I love that because literally we are in the place in between. You know, I've talked about the grand initiation with Corona, where we started here and we're going through that cocoon. So that cocoon has been a transition. Some people are still in that cocoon. Some people have moved through it, gone through their initiation, and they're on the other side. Some people are right here, maybe getting ready to start, but we are in between times. What does that mean? That means that we're going to have further disintegration before we have a reintegration. So that's being prepared for some upsets here on the planet, disturbances in the field of our 3D reality. So how do we handle it? Well, number one, we handle upsets in our 3D reality by knowing who we are and remembering that we came here to hold the light and that we came here with a mission and a purpose to be here right now during those disturbing times. And I talk about them because, you know, when it gets down and dirty, I want you to remember that Joan of Angels told me to do this. And I was on the phone the other day with a friend of mine. And I love this woman, and she's put me in some of her videos, and beautiful woman. And she was talking to me about intuition. And she said, you know, Joan, and I can't remember the exact example she was giving me, but she said, I always listen to to a lot of your classes. And she said, in one of your intuition shorts, you actually said, trust your gut, trust the first instincts that comes through. You know, like, so if you're saying, should I go to the market today? Trust that yes or that no or tomorrow, whatever that is you got. And oftentimes it's true. I'll say, well, you know, is so-and-so happy? I'll hear a yes or no, and then I'll doubt it. And then I'll call them, and it turns out they were happy, or they were going exactly where I thought they were. So that first response. So she said, Joan, I was thinking about, I can't exactly remember what it was, but it was, oh yeah. She gets in her car and she's going to the office, and she's getting ready to get in her car, and she hears a voice, and the voice says to her, do not leave your purse in the car. Oh, maybe she's already in the car. She's going to work. Do not leave your purse in the car. And then she hears another voice that says, and do not leave your computer in the car. All right. Well, she had just listened to that video that I had done on listening to your intuition. So she said, I better listen to my intuition. And usually when she goes to work, she leaves her purse, her computer in the car. Well, she took it with her because of that. And she called to tell me that her Mercedes was stolen that day. And it was a good thing that she had heard that video and listened. So I thought that was pretty interesting to share with you. So we are in that cocoon. You are in your initiation so that you can receive messages from the divine, from your guides about how to go through these times, these in-between times. And so, as I was saying, because the outcome is going to be a transformation into the new earth with our planet, transformation of energies, a transformation into the ascension timeline pathways. It's time, we're still in that bridge. And so what we do today, our thoughts, our feelings, our energy, the way we restore, renew, reboot, will actually determine whether planet Earth gets into and remains in that ascension timeline, which is the 2030 event, which is the ascension event. So we are in between times. Now, things will clear up before then, but nevertheless, that is what is going on. So I can release myself from worry and suffering if I choose. And what was it I was saying before about letting go of beating yourself up for not being perfect? So here's the place in between is important for your growth. You can release yourself from worry and suffering if you choose. Imagine that. Imagine if you could take that big ball of heavy weight off your shoulder and rip it off, okay? Imagine how free you would feel. So if you were walking around feeling like a victim and being heavy and slouched over because this weight is like a hump on your back, and the other card fell, that's good, it's a volunteer. So if you are feeling that heaviness, even the card says you have to let it go. Why would you want to carry suffering to the heavenly realms? It's a rhetorical question. Rhetorical. Do not justify carrying your suffering into the heavenly realms. Do not justify carrying victimhood into the heavenly realms. Let's justify going, these were my soul contracts. I've completed them. And as of this moment today, in this show with Joan of Angels and all of our guests as our witness, we are clearing our energy. We are freeing ourselves from those soul contracts. That's what restoring, renewing, and rebooting is. You found it, Tina. Okay, we'll put it up in a minute. So, we'll stop in a second and put up the life purpose. So when you get it up, I'll stop. Okay, so I now let go of all that no longer serves me. So I love that when I pull a card, it's in alignment with what I've just been talking about, which is called synchronicity. Synchronicity is a key to miracles. So when we get ourselves into the miracle mindset, which is what we do on Miracle Monday. On Miracle Monday, my mission is to help raise the vibration so that your frequency goes all the way up to 100. Okay, so that we turn on your frequency so that you can be that light beamer. It's a new word, become a light beamer, a light projector, someone who not only carries the light and anchors it into the planet. So we're going to anchor it into the planet. We are happy to see you and welcome, but we're going to anchor that light. Now, when you anchor light deep within the earth, you also start getting rid of negative entities, negative energies. You start clearing a pathway for light to flow freely and for the energy of the earth to expand into its happy place. You know, we have to think about earth and the happy place. And then we bring that light all the way up through our crown chakra, and that light becomes a light beamer, a beamer of light, or a light projector, as opposed to a light tower that receives it. We become light projectors, light houses, light. So that's step one of our rebooting and restoration that we're talking about tonight. Phew. All right, so any comments about anything I have said? Yes, and we're going to claim those blessings. So the first part of Miracle Monday is what I like to call a healing, a restoring, a cleansing. It's like we get to sort of take the energy and move it around and move it around and move it around and then take it and move it up. So guys, take your right hand right now and scoop up from your pubic bone and scoop it all the way up here. Okay. And there's some acupuncture grids channels here that we're stimulating right now. And we're also stimulating protection, and it raises your vibes, by the way, when we do that. All right, rub your hands together like this. Good. So the guides are telling me before I read the next card, let's do a little energy clearing for everyone. I'm going to find my pendulum. All right, here we go. You should see my little workstation here. I have everything set up. Getting better. Oh, yes, it's my little tunnel. Oh, okay, so we're going to ask right now to start letting go. So let's let go of pain. Let's let go of grief. Let's let go of sorrow. Sorrow's a big one. Sorrow for the things that you haven't done yet. Sorrow because things haven't worked out the way you wanted. Sorrow because you miss people in your life. Sorrow because the planet has changed. And what was normal then ain't normal now and will never be normal that way again. So sorrow for the things we've lost. Sorrow for the people that we lost, right? Sorrow for the conundrum that we have found ourselves in as this card goes flying around here. Sorrow, sorrow, sorrow. Let's let go of shame and blame. Oh my God, shame, 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 and blame, blame, blame. Those are words that were devised by the dark to make you feel guilty. So if anything could help make, when we're walking on our positive path and we're claiming who we are, and that's another reason that Tina's going to put that class up there for us to look at. All right. But when we claim who we are, then we feel that power inside, and we're going to end up doing what we came here to do, doing our mission. No one's going to be able to push you around, no matter how frightening things look. So claiming your power by letting go of the shame and the blame that keeps you from loving you. Because shame is like well, first thing my guides just said, it's like a black goo, okay? Heavy black goo. Shame is also a cancer, and it can be seen as a cancer in your body. So as you're scanning your own body, guys, let go of any shame, blame. Oh, yes, this renewal and restoring. And so we're still in the middle of the eclipse energy and the full moon energies. And so letting go of everything that's dark right now inside of you, well, guess what? It will turn you into a beam of light. When you remove all the dark, and there's no room for the dark to hide in your house because you've cleared it all right, then guess what happens next? Your light shines very bright. And if you do the tools we've talked about over this period of time, you will be that light beamer, a beamer of light. I just love that word, light beamer. I'm going to write a little song about being a light beamer. I'm a light beamer. All right. So the second card that the earth gave us today, because remember, we're looking from earth power. And by the way, when you run energy and you are using it, you are using earth power. Okay. Yes, you're using earth power and you're connecting. So guys, if you're using a pendulum and it goes counterclockwise, it should be going counterclockwise when we let go of things. And so sometimes when I'll do it, or I'll do it for clients, it could go for quite a while because there's a lot of things to let go. In fact, I'm going to ask, do we have more things to let go of? Oh, well, right now it says no, but we must, because once the clearing is done, the pendulum will start to go in the reverse direction, the clockwise direction. And when it goes clockwise, you start to go restoring, renewing, peace. I am filled with healing. I am filled with love. I'm filled with abundance. I'm filled with creativity. I'm filled with passion. I'm filled with excitement. I am filled with miracles. I am a conduit for miracles. Repeat after me, my darling ones. I am a conduit for miracles. I'm going to put that in the chat. I am a conduit for miracles. Oh my God, I'm getting chills. Miracles happen wherever I am. Miracles follow me. The more I step into, and this is the connection, the more I step into my power, the more I step into my sovereignty, the more I claim who I am, the more I raise my vibrations, because now there's an alignment, and then miracles happen because you change the frequency of that ether around you. So let's all become a conduit for miracles. Repeat it after me. I'm a conduit for miracles. I am a magnet for extraordinary miracles. I am a magnet for magnificent. I am a miracle magnet. I am. You see, you can get so excited. You can create music around this. I am healthy. I am happy. I am abundant. I am singing my song. My heart, I hear my heart singing. So everyone, I want you to put your attention on your heart right now and put your left hand on your heart, okay? And let's talk to your heart. Let's ask your heart right now, because I see that many of you need healings in your heart. And we all need healings in our heart. Actually, there's not one human on this planet who has not experienced pain, shame, burdens, or fear, and who has not experienced pain in some way, shape, or form. And because of that, little sticky things happen in your heart, little maybe black things or little holes in your heart where you just bled it all out. You know, you like received abundance and love, but you didn't feel worthy of it, so it poured right out of you. So let go of any leaks in your heart, anything that is causing such pain that this renewal, in order to renew and restore, we have to seal. So right now, with your hand here and with your right hand, because I can't do it, I'm going to be doing the pendulum. I want you to literally, as if you're going around a heart. Okay, they say I could do it together. Go around your heart. Okay, now we're using the form of a, the symbol that we use for a heart. Let's go around our heart and feel if we can clear any rough spots in that heart. Clear away any rough spots. Come on, baby. Let's do it. Let's do it. Just smooth it out. Clear away the rough spots. And at the bottom, where there's a leak, once you've eliminated all that dark stuff, we're going to seal that leak. Why should you, my friends, have a leak in your heart, a leaky heart, so that all that juicy energy that we're restoring leaks? No. So now we are continuing restoring your heart. Who feels their heart being restored? Anyone here feel a shift in your energetic heart? Going once, going twice, going 3 times. All right, my heart is healed. My heart. So guys, I'm going to tell you another secret about your heart. We have 2 hearts. We have an inner heart and we have an outer heart. The inner heart is the heart that can heal the world. Your inner heart is your heart that heals yourself. Okay, connected to source. It is your heart that heals your own beingness. Okay, and so we clean it and we heal it. But you have a heart connected to the world. It's like your outer heart. Good. We have someone feeling better. Thank you very much, lovelies. Okay, so you have your inner heart. You have your outer heart. Your outer heart is the one that is shared with the world, the one that we can actually also stir up so that your love, your compassion, your gifts to the world are stimulated. But guys, we must always stir our inner heart first, because when we are in that state where we give, we sometimes give so much that we're not receiving. And so in the giving, there must be a place for restoring and renewing and regenerating and reclaiming, or your energy will be depleted and drained. And then you're giving with that outer heart from a place that's not high vibrational because it's low frequency. Now, did you get that? Do you all understand that? We are talking about balance, radiance, how we step into that which we're here to do, and how we actually, just what they say here, that we go through, we let go of everything so we can go get out when the time is right. We move through that in between place to where we're going. Okay. Now, I will confess I'm in an in between place myself. I am going to be moving in the next few months, rebooting my sanctuary. And by the way, I'm starting to show my art every day on Instagram. Well, I meant to get it up. It will be up on Instagram and hopefully Facebook and even YouTube, where I'll start showing my art as the art is getting activated. And the art said to me, Joan, we want to be out of here. Shh. They said, we want to find our humans. We love you, Joan. You birthed us, okay? But we're not being of service when we're here in your sanctuary. We must get out into the world. So, guys, if any of you are interested, then you can email me, joan@joanofangels.com, or comment in some way, shape, or form and reach out to me, and I'll take you on a tour of some of the art if you're serious about the art. Also, since I'm talking about that, before we go finish this card, let's put up, did you find the Ascended Master Program? Yeah, let's put up the Ascended Master Program on your soul purpose. This is the first class I ever taught in my life. And I started teaching this class. Well, first I taught it back in the 90s in my chiropractic office. I used to run classes on mastermind, miracle mind, magnetizing mind, abundance mind, and life purpose. Okay, who am I? What am I here to do? And then this particular class I redesigned about 10 years ago, and I haven't given it since then. So I'm going to tell you that my classes are very special. It is a 4-week class, and it will consist of, a talk, a download, and then a lot of Q&A and hands-on personal help for you also, so that you get what you need to restore, renew, recharge. Everything tonight is restore, renew, recharge. So it's broken down. You sign up on another site. Okay, that's on the Ascended Master site is where you're going to sign up for that one. And yeah. So we're going to find there. Okay, this is the Kundalini, and then we're going to look for the Ascended Master. There it is. Okay, good. So, and also if you can put that in the comments, Tina, that would be great. Good. I don't see myself anymore. I just see the Ascended Masters. Okay. So I think you guys will enjoy it. And it's 4 classes, and it's less than the price. Let's see. 4 into 30, 40. Well, it's less than the price of almost anything I do. So it is a chance to have like a semi one-on-one in the group with me too. And all your questions in that group will get answered. And I love you all. And it's fun for me to see you. Okay, just so you know, I'm a visual. I'm an artist. It's fun for me to see you. Okay, good. So it's a chance to just be with me. Maybe you love me enough that you just want to be in my presence and take down wisdom for a few hours. We're going to be doing that too. All right. So back to the second card. And the second card is even more important than the first card. The second card is Sumba Island. Okay. Never been there. Fertility of all kinds is my birthright. I am connected to all the cycles of the land and sky. Now, wasn't I just saying we need to really connect to Mother Earth? She needs our love now. She needs our energy. She needs us to send her light, peace, and balance. Healthy fierceness is something to be valued. Be patient. The time will come. So this is a confirmation of the card we had before. When we're in that in-between time, my loves, we're in fertility, creativity, rebirthing. Something's happening inside while you're going through that grand initiation. So fertility is your birthright. You are all born to be creative souls. And the more we free ourselves and free those soul contracts from those people who put us down or shame us or make us feel bad, the more we can free ourselves from them, the more expansive and the higher our light will grow exponentially. So it's actually really important. So we do that, and that's one thing. Okay. Now, the second thing is I'm connected to all cycles of land and sky. Land, sea, and sky, actually. And so when I mention that you should go out and be on the earth where you don't hear the sounds of humankind, you can hear all the sounds of nature, but not the sounds of humankind, because there's sound pollution also. So the cards are encouraging you to go where you're clear. Now, this something is amazing. Healthy fierceness is something to be valued. What in the world is healthy fierceness? Well, healthy fierceness is fighting. Not fighting, that's not the word. It's standing up and standing up for and protecting, guarding that which you value. So we would be fierce in making sure someone doesn't stab our heart, okay, or steal from us, or hurt our family, or hurt others. So that fierceness is where we put 2 feet in the ground, and then you take that sword you have and you anchor it into the ground so that you are stable, safe, secure. And when you put that sword into the ground, and it's a light sword, you are once again becoming that light bearer, healing the earth. So healthy fierceness is something to be valued. And the last card is, and I love this one, be patient. The time will come. So that says what your miracles are is coming, guys. All right. Your miracles are coming. Your time is coming. That destiny that you've seen yourself doing forever is around the corner. And there's a saying that says, don't give up right before the miracle. And I listen to that a lot because I was given my life purpose at the age of 30. And I'm still on that path of my life purpose for many, many years since that time. Not finding my life purpose, but implementing my life purpose. So I don't know why I mentioned that, but I will tell you this. We have several life purposes, but we have an overall theme. And what we do is not necessarily our life purpose. So my life purpose has been to heal and inspire, help people remember, help motivate them, help people remember their gifts and why they're here. And I can say that I do that on Miracle Monday. I do that on my interviews, Step Into the Miraculous. I do that in the readings or in my classes. Does that make sense? But that's not my purpose. So my purpose in life is not to be a YouTube star, although I wouldn't mind it. Thank you. My affirmation is Joan of Angels is going viral, but that's not my purpose. My purpose is to heal and inspire, uplift, to help you remember so that you can step into your purpose and your destiny and become that leader or that healer or that soul being that you were meant to be. Very simple. So be patient. Your time will come. So I'm looking to see if there are any questions about anything that we've said tonight. Tina, any questions? Any questions from Tina? Sometimes she has great questions. Aha. Well, that is called restoration, Emily. When you can lie in the morning and hear the sound of the birds and they're starting your day. So they're renewing, they're restoring, they're realigning you. And that's a magical sound. Yes, that does count. That does count for magical sounds. Yeah, I guess, yeah, it could. But nevertheless, it doesn't count for the magical forest. And I know you have a lot of magical forests where you are. Absolutely, do I know. All right, so I'm asking my pendulum, have I left out anything about this concept of restore, renew, reboot? Restore, renew, reclaim. Oh, yes. Okay, recharge. So I want to talk about two things, reclaiming and recharging. Oh, that's Tina. Okay. Reclaiming, reclaiming. So for many of us, that which we knew, we're reclaiming. That which we were in the past that we may have lost in between lives or lost this lifetime is coming back. So for me, I know that I had those lifetimes where I had been a Brahmin and then I blew it. I was human. And imagine trying to forgive yourself for that, okay? So having forgiven myself, I've gotten to reclaim, restore, renew, reboot, recharge. I get to be all new again because I'm not carrying that anxiety from that lifetime where I blew it. Okay. We don't want to carry those energies. We want to fearlessly keep moving forward inside these new energies. So, restore also means the gifts that you've had in other lifetimes. Your gifts of clairvoyance, your gifts of telepathy, your gifts of there's a gift where you can move things with your mind. Okay, I forget what that is right now, but all of these gifts that you have, when you remember, you can reclaim them. Those gifts of connecting with your spirit guides and traveling, astral travel, remote viewing, knowing the future. These are all things that we knew in the past, but we stopped because it was dangerous, because you lost your life, because someone didn't like you and they said, up, you're a witch, off with her head. Let's drown her. Let's torture her. Let's do, so there's been a lot of that, guys, on the planet. There's been a strong movement to keep people from living your truth, living your purpose, and being who you are. And that's what they call the rise of tyranny. And if we sit back and we look, we can see that this planet was really never free. So when I talk about this ascension timeline, and it's a 10-year timeline where we're being asked to raise our power, thank you for that, raise our power, raise our frequency so that, yes, we can use our mind to bend spoons. We can use our minds to move objects. We can use our mind to see the future. When we reclaim everything we lost, now there's a big thing about that. Not only do we have to forgive, we have to forgive ourselves for ever having lost our lives. We have to forgive those who actually did that to us. All right, that's a big one. We have to have compassion for those who felt that they were in such fear that me being whatever I was being, an angel of some kind, was frightening to them and they couldn't handle it. So we want to forgive them too. All right, guys, I think that my computer is about to, and I don't see why it should be dying, actually. Let's reset it for a second while I'm resetting it. So restore, renew. And what is renewing, guys? Well, renewing is being new again. You cannot be new again when you have the past with you. So it's about being new in the present now. All right, did that help? It didn't help my computer. Okay, so we're going to, and recharge is exactly what it says. So guys, look up the events that Tina Marie showed for us. Come and play with us. Come to our events. If you're into yoga and Kundalini, you're going to love this event. It will leave you with your own Kundalini activation, most likely, and energy flowing, and you're being in a room full of people who love that kind of energy. So it's very high vibe. And by the way, tomorrow, Neil and I are doing an event at 3 p.m. Pacific time. We have two amazing speakers, Val Tanini and Anastasia Armanova. They're both European, sophisticated Kundalini masters and activators. So you'll like that. Don't forget my soul purpose. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And I'm going to say goodbye right now before they say goodbye for me. All right. Love you all. See you all next week.